Hello, hello, Amana Be Love here outside. It's not too cold today. Today is November 30th, 2024, and today is a new moon in Sagittarius at the 9th degree. And although there is a little bit of snow out here in the distance, no snow on the ground right where I'm standing. So I felt with the sunshine, it was warm enough to come out and do these messages outside, which is always my preferred place to be delivering these soul messages to you with inspiration from Spirit and Mother Earth. I love being able to be out here with my feet on the ground, even with socks and shoes. And I'm excited to deliver these moon soul messages to you all today. Yesterday, I was feeling sort of tearful at the end of the day. High energy. That's Clementine, a pony mule. Hi, Clem. But I woke up this morning with more energy. I'm feeling excited, delighted, feeling the energy of things shifting with this new moon. I am pushing myself with new boundaries. I have some new cards to share with you guys today. I received four new decks for my birthday. One of them is a tarot deck, and I don't have any tarot decks. All the other cards I have are like oracle cards, and tarot has definitely intimidated me, but I'm going to pull one card from that deck today. It's a beautiful, fun, sort of more light, and I don't know, I'm excited to learn tarot. Have you been intimidated by tarot? Do you know tarot? I'm curious. But I would just love to settle in here for a moment. Maybe place a hand on your heart and maybe one on your womb. If you can gaze out a window or at the skyline around you and feel into that distant energy, see the earth, see the sky, see some trees, see what's out there beyond, and then maybe close your eyes and center into yourself. Take a moment to breathe in and out. Remember that our breath is, without breath, we are not alive. And we have a first breath and a last breath, and some beings never breathe. They die in their mother's womb. But you listening to this are breathing now, and what a gift that is, that true breath of life. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna start with the tarot deck. I have them on a chair beside me here. So it's the Light Seers Tarot here, and my mother-in-law gave this to me from Chris Ann, yes. And let's see what this deck has to share with us here on this new moon with this energy of womb, in the dark, planting seeds, as this year comes to a close. Okay. Oh, wild. Okay. So I chose the World card, which is actually like a completion card. There are 22 cards in I believe these are the minor or major. I think these are the major arcana cards, but I might be misremembering. But this is the last one because it goes like 0 to 21. And so this feels like I have felt this energy too. Like we are on the heels, like we are tying things up, completing cycles, and also beginning anew. So if you have felt like you're like, when is this gonna end? Where am I going? What's coming next? Oh my goodness, Clem really wants to be a part of this as well. So this feels like this this beautiful card of that we are completing and then beginning anew. And you see this is like a snake eating its own tail around this woman here with the rainbow and the geometry. Yeah, okay, beautiful. Now I have this sweet deck, The Language of Flowers by Sherilyn Darcy. So I've never had a floral deck. It's a neat little, it has this little magnetic tiny box here. This is what the front of all the cards look like. White carnation, devotion, be true and pure in thought and deed. Yes, yes, what a beautiful invitation to remind us to be in this pure white devotional energy. I am feeling a renewed devotion to the world of birth and death, being the world bridger that I am with Scorpio sun, Sag rising, I'm a Capricorn moon, and birth and death truly have called me, airplane, called me to them and have gifted me life experiences to bring me into a state of alignment and being able to offer my gifts from my experiences. So I'm curious for you, what are you feeling devoted to right now? Is there something that you have been devoted to in the past that you have fallen away from? Is there something that you feel has been calling you back into devotion? I'm curious. Yeah, let me know. And then, last but not least, I have this deck that my soul sister Ashley sent me. It's from Autumn Sky Art. And here's the business card. So beautiful. So it's this deck with many, many incredible, magical images. There's the skull and death. This one's upside down, the spiral, and then each card has a beautiful message on the back. And I was taught of the invitation of placing an I into these statements. So let's see what card is going to come through for us right now on this Sagittarius new moon at the end of November 2024. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at this card. Okay, surrender. Surrender, she says. I am receptive. I stay present. I listen to my heart. I am infinite. So yes, feel into this beautiful image with the sky, these texts, this flower of life on her heart here. I feel like this is like the moon energy up there. So I'm going to say these one more time and invite you to repeat them after me. I surrender. I am receptive. I stay present. I listen to my heart. I am infinite. Beautiful. Okay, so let's circle back. So universe reminded us that as we plant new seeds, sometimes we have to complete something from our past in order to move forward. I feel like that is what this card is reminding us here, that we have to close one loop and then lean towards the next. Just like sometimes we have to, you know, close one door before you can open another. You can't wear 2 pairs of shoes at the same time. You have to take one off and put a different pair on. That sometimes there's this, we need this intentional ending and completing before we can move on to the next thing. And that we can't choose everything all at once. This has been a big lesson for me in life to how do I want to place this, or how shall I word this? That in life we get to choose. You know, we're the painters of our own life, and we get to choose what we create and what we paint. And we choose so many aspects of our life. Of course, there are things that are out of our control, but we have choice. And sometimes we need to say no to one thing to be able to say yes to the next thing. So as you're saying yes to the next thing, how are you going to be devoted to that? How are you going to show universe that you are devoted to whatever it is that you feel universe is calling you divinely to be devoted to? And find your path to being true and pure in the thought, in your mind, and in your doing for this devotion. And surrender. So surrender, be receptive, stay present, listen to your heart, and remember that you are an infinite being. Yes. And because today is the new moon, I also publish my podcast on the new moon and the full moon. It's called The Heart of the Soul, and today feels like an extra special episode because it's the one with the author of this book that you have seen me talk about and reference. I love this book, Herbal Rituals. It's so beautiful. It starts in November, and she reads the beginning of November in the podcast Visioning, Dreaming, Remembering, which is why I wanted to publish it today, even though it's the last day of November before we move into December. So go take a listen. It's a beautiful episode where we talk witchcraft, herbalism as our birthright, like our birthright to earth medicine. We speak about magic, dreams, mugwort, Artemis. She offered that she calls I've only heard it called St. John's wort, but she calls it St. Joan's wort, and that just made me so happy, and Clementine apparently agrees. So I hope that you go take a listen and tell me what you think. I'll be posting a little clip later today, and yeah, sending you all so much love on this new moon. I hope that you all are able to find a little sliver of sunshine to be in today, even if where you are is cold. I know my beautiful relatives in Australia, they're like, cold? What? I'm in the sunshine and the warmth of summer. But here we are, nearing winter here in the Northern Hemisphere. So just again, remember to breathe. Remember the gift that you are to the world. Remember what you're devoted to. Remember that you might need to tie up some loose ends and close or say no to something to be able to say yes to the next thing that is for you in the future. And you are infinite. And I love you. Sending you so much love. Love on this new moon. Mwah.